The Nun of Black Hollow. Black Hollow Convent. A place that does not appear on most maps. A place hidden between mountains that look like they are always crying in fog. Locals say the same thing, again and again. If you hear silence too clearly, don't go there. Because silence there is not empty. It is aware. Years ago, the convent was still active. Then one night, everything stopped. No explanation, no bodies, no rescue reports. Only one presence remained. They called her Sister Valeria. A nun dressed in white robes, always spotless. A veil that never moved even in storms. And eyes so dark, they didn't reflect light. They absorbed it. No one knew where she came from. No one knew what she was before. But everyone knew one thing. People who disturbed the convent never returned. And then, one night, a car approached the broken road leading to Black Hollow Convent. Inside were 3 people: Daniel, his wife Sarah, and a friend recording everything for social media. The camera was already on. "Bro, this is going viral," the friend laughed. "It's just an abandoned church." Sarah looked uneasy. "Daniel, let's go back. I don't like this place." Daniel smiled. "Relax, it's just a building." They stepped out, and immediately, the world felt different. The fog didn't move. The wind didn't sound like wind. Even their footsteps felt delayed, like the place was not reacting, but thinking about them. The convent doors were open, which was impossible, because no one had touched them in years. They entered. The moment they crossed the threshold, the doors closed behind them, slowly, softly, like a decision had been made. Click. Silence. Inside, candles burned without flame movement. Walls were covered with scratched-out religious symbols. The air smelled like wet stone, and something older than time. The camera flickered, then stabilized. Footsteps. Tap, tap, tap. From deep inside the corridor, Sarah grabbed Daniel's arm. "Did you hear that?" No answer, because she was already there. Sister Valeria stood at the end of the hallway. Still, perfectly still. And then she smiled. But the smile was not human. It stretched too slowly, so too perfectly, like something learning how faces work. The camera zoomed in automatically. The friend whispered, "Okay, this is insane. She looks like a movie." The lights flickered once, twice, and she was gone. Behind them. A breath touched the air near Daniel's neck, cold, heavy. A whisper came. "You came without respect." Daniel turned instantly, nothing. But Sarah screamed, because behind Daniel, someone was standing, too close. Sister Valeria raised her hand slightly, and Sarah suddenly stopped speaking. Not frozen, not knocked down, just missing from sound itself. Her mouth moved, but no voice came out. Daniel panicked. "Sarah, what did you do?" He grabbed Sarah's arm and slapped her hard. The sound echoed through the entire convent like breaking glass. Everything stopped. Even the candles froze mid-flicker. Sister Valeria turned her head slowly, and for the first time, her expression changed. No smile, only silence. A voice came, but not from her, from the walls. "You brought violence into silence?" A pause. "Then silence will keep you." The corridor stretched, not physically breaking, but expanding like a thought that won't end. The exit was gone. The building had become infinite. Daniel ran. The friend ran. But every turn led back to her. Always her, waiting. And Sarah was no longer with them. But Daniel could still see her, sometimes behind walls, sometimes in reflections, sometimes standing still in impossible places, silent, watching, trapped. Daniel screamed, "Bring her back!" Sister Valeria walked closer, step by step, slow, controlled, and said softly, "You did not lose her here." A pause. "You erased her when you chose violence inside silence." Daniel fell to his knees, the camera still recording. His voice broke. "I'm sorry. Please." Sister Valeria stopped in front of him. For a moment, she looked almost human. Almost. Then she placed her hand on his forehead. The world went silent. Not dark, not bright, just gone. The next morning, Black Hollow Convent stood exactly the same. No damage, no sign of entry, no footprints. Only one new carving on the stone gate. Silence does not forgive. Police investigation found nothing. No bodies, no clues, no camera footage recovered, except one corrupted file. In it, a single frame. Sarah, standing behind a wall, watching the camera, mouth moving silently, as Sister Valeria stood behind her, smiling again. And today, locals still warn. If you ever hear silence where there should be sound, do not speak, do not react. Because Sister Valeria does not chase sinners. She is still standing.